Oh, hi, it's you. Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty great, pretty well. And you know what? Today, it's Be a Millionaire Day. Not there yet, on my way. Closer than I was when I was born, so that's nice. Eliza Doolittle Day. I don't know who she is, what she's from, but that's cool. Flower Day, love flowers. Red Sneaker Day, I think that's for allergies, actually. So it's not just about cool red sneakers, it's about like allergy awareness. It's kind of sad that I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not particularly aware of it, but that's fine. It's Band Directors Day, for all you band directors out there. High Heels Day, gotta quit with those low heels. What the heck? Learn to Swim Day, Plant a Lemon Tree Day, Bee Day, for all you bees in chat. It's also Fiddle Day, Fiddle DD. Fiddle Day didn't fit on the screen, but rest assured, it is Fiddle Day. So if you've got a fiddle or you know a fiddle, happy day. Pow. What's up? I'm having a good old Saturday. Thought I'd go live, do a sneaky little random Saturday stream. You know, so that's kind of where we are. I have been itching to play more Breath of the Wild, as I'm sure you can guess, because I'm in love with this game. And I don't know. We're just in a busy season of the year, so I feel like I have to stream when I can, which is great. So, without further ado, guess we'll jump into it. Okay. Oh, it's still very quiet. There we go. Let's give it a little more juice. I never know what the right volume for this is, but that should be pretty close, right? I think so. Okay. I'm on a quest. I'm on a journey to get to that memory. It's here. I know it. And then after that, I don't know. I'm determined to not do the Gorons before I help the Zora people, because I feel tremendous guilt over leaving them alone. Also, wow, I'm on my 101st Korok seeds. That's exciting. So here we are. Let's reorient. I'm on this skull, on this tower. Can I climb? Nope, cannot. Sure can't. Ow, wow, that wasn't what I wanted to happen. Okay, cool, good beginning here. Let me get back up on this skull, figure out what's going on. There we go. Now this way, you know, is Death Mountain-ward. A way we do not really want to head. I don't want to get too deep into it, because that looks like a whole other region. But up here seems safe. And I'm pretty sure my target spot to look is like, I mean, right in there somewhere. I think. I think that'd be pretty close, to be honest. So I say, let's hit it. I haven't seen any more shrines this way yet, which is unfortunate. I don't think my scanner is set to Apple, which is great. Love that. Some more razor shrooms, that's nice. Wow, it's also a very rainy day. Just like in real life, it's been a kind of a drizzly day here. Lightning. Uh-oh. Is that a thing I'm gonna have to worry about? I think maybe it is. Let's ditch my weapons. Okay, these don't attract lightning. So I think I'm safe. Oh, but that's big. Does a lightning strike do anything cool? Like alter the ground in some way? You know, like we had those star fragments or whatever. Every time I see a tree with vines now, I'm like, could it be the memory spot? Jenny, hi, how are you? Happy Saturday, welcome in. You got first, congratulations. And congratulations on level 32. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna do my level up too. Boom. Level 91. That's pretty solid, I think. Okay. This is very foggy. Whoa, ostriches? Oh, just got home from work. That's awesome. I'm hoping the rest of your day off of work is fantastic. Look at them. You think I could ride one, maybe? Raw bird thigh. Interesting. They look mountable. They look like I could hop on an ostrich and ride it. I'm so excited to figure out what the heck is up with this forest. Is that the front door? I don't know. Watcher kept saying, you gotta go through the front door. I don't know what the front door was. I don't think I've found it yet. I'm hoping I'll find it in time. Surely it will become clear to me what the intended path of approach is for that Lost Woods type area. Heal up a little bit. There we go. Joey, hi! Ooh. How are you? Welcome to level 27 and welcome to stream. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. This is intense. This is a big, intense hill. Joseph. Joseph! Oh. Let's refresh our memories here. Look at this. This is the view I'm supposed to be getting. It does not look super uncommon to where I am. Woke up from a nap. Oh, that's nice. I slept in a little extra today. I got a full 8 hours for the first time in a while. Been up since like 6. Oh, goodness. That's the opposite of the experience I just described. A nap sounds necessary. Yeah. What? Whose Chuck E. Cheese emote is that? Is that Nikage's? Not Kage anymore. Just Knee Beats. That's right. What year is it? I don't know. That's cool. What are these? Are these more rock monsters? Those look like they want to hurt me. Nice. I don't have a lot of arrows left. I mean, 75. I still have plenty of arrows. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I've just used a lot of arrows lately to take down Windy Ganon and everyone else that needs a taste of my fury. Okay. I feel like it's still more to this direction. The memory thing. Just based on like the river, right? And stuff. I don't know. Either way, it seems wait. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. This is clever what they've done. Do you see that thing in the middle that looks like all those platforms and stuff? I bet that's where the tower was. I bet this picture, obviously, is just taken before the tower rose up. Right? And so, that spot is probably the focal point of the picture. If I had to guess, and I do, I think that may be what we're looking at. Which is pretty cool. I'm gonna make it up this hill eventually. Hup. Koroks? No. Oh, but that's so it. At least I hope it is. We still got another big hill to climb. There's always another big hill to climb. That's what I'm liking about this game. Exploration and traversal feels really fun. Well, I should have done that. I don't know. I think sometimes getting around a big map can be a pain in the butt, especially one with as many obstacles and like vertical things as this. But they've really kind of nailed it. I don't usually like games with stamina, but this stamina is easy to understand and use and work with. Been up since 2:30? Oh, goodness. I hope you mean in the afternoon. That's a... Woo. Nomi, hi. Hello. How are you? How early have you been up since? Look at that woods. The other side had to be the front door. You work at 4? Okay, well, that's true. That, yeah, would be a difference maker. Shrine. I see a shrine. Darn it all. Why'd I have to go and see a shrine? Because now I want to get it, so I have a teleport spot. Breath of the Wild is going great. I'm memory hunting right now. I'm on the tail of this. There's a memory that looks like it comes from very close to here. This one. And that is what we're approaching. We're going for. I'm still a little bit to the right of it. I think. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah. Look at all the lava. It's going to be hard to pick out a bunch of shrines in the... Really? No Korok on this one either. It is nice, right? I know, I'm having a blast, having a good old time. There you are. I also really like the motion controls in this game, which is a thing that kind of surprises me. I would think they'd be kind of difficult. I'm sure I've already got that tower. And I do. Do we see any more shrines from here? Is the real question. Impulse, hi. I'm latte trading today. Keeping the energy up. How are you? Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. How was your Apex last night? Did you get all the wins? That's a divine beast. I think. Now that I've seen one, I suspect... Oh, did it just move? I put a marker on it and it moved. Okay. Late. Oh, I am fancy. I am fancy sometimes, you know. I try. I'm a coffee drinker. I like a good coffee sometimes. Got back from running errands. Marvelous. That's fun. I have not done much running today, and I need to, but I procrastinated it all till tomorrow. I said, I'll just run tomorrow instead. And now I'll be really annoyed with my current self tomorrow, but present self is okay with the decisions I've made. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. Do we think it's all the way up on that rock? I think it almost has to be. Yeah, see how this sticks out from 2 rocks down there? That has to be what's happening. Crawls around the mountain. That's cool. I like the Divine Beasts, at least in concept so far. The first one was very fun. Yup. There we go. I love the resource gathering. I did the bird, the Rito one. I didn't necessarily mean to. It's just kind of the one I stumbled across first when I was at an appropriate level. I definitely found the Zora Kingdom first and showed up, got scared because I was under-leveled, and then ran away. So by the time I got to the Rito over there, I was ready to go, and I was like, I feel bad that I've skipped the Zora. It felt like that's the one they kind of were leading me towards first. A little bit. But I was like, I'm already here. How bad can it be? It's not up here. Surely it's not up here. This is a lot taller than I thought. You can do any of them first, it doesn't matter. That's good. And that's... Oh, please find a spot to stand. Oh. Oh, that could have been really awful to watch. You did the Gerudo one first. Okay, see, I've heard that one's tricky. And I haven't even been to... I haven't seen a Gerudo yet. I've been, you know, all around. I guess the Gerudo probably live here, right? That makes sense. But I haven't done that. Spider. Oh, no. There was a spider on your bed. That's bad. No good. I hope that gets fixed. I'm sorry. Have I not seen this tower? Interesting. Yeah. Wow. I hope the spider goes away. Gets lost. This is gonna suck. These gems are gonna go everywhere. That wasn't so bad. Oh, it's hanging above your bed? Yeah, that's a no. That's a nope. No thank you. Go home, spider. I can't wait to mess around with lava. That feels like a whole new fun way to die. Look at all the stuff I can see. Let's see, what's where? Is this the swampy area that I didn't like? That might be the Zora Tower. The big river that I had to fly across. You know the one. There's a tiny one? Okay, taken care of. Thank goodness. That one and the one you're next to are the hardest. Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the Zora next, just for continuity's sake. I don't want to miss that area. I think. Oh my gosh. I recovered. I think a lot of the bombs. I just cannot. I cannot. I'm bombing myself left and right. It's not good. Struggling initially with the Zora one, but getting into it. I am curious. But see, I think since I've already explored their area mostly too, it makes sense to go back there first. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not the greatest at flying. Or at bombing. You know what I mean. I get launched. This is the spot, right? Darn you, game. This is not the spot. What? See if we can figure out what needs to change. I feel like I need to be pretty much... Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like I need to be pretty much directly back. Directly down the river from that. Well, here's a little pool. I don't know. If it's over here across the lava, that's gonna be a little too much. That's gonna be a little in too deep for me. The very air is burning. You'll take damage if you stay here longer. Well, we don't want that. But this is pretty darn close. I think I'm a... Oh, these are where they're dangerous. They weren't so camouflaged in the snow. In this environment, that's terrifying. They're gonna come for me. They're gonna kill me. No. Okay. Korok puzzle. That's a good sign. There it is. We did it. Like, that's close enough, right? This is, Ah, good. They can be super annoying. They can, but you know what? That's the fun of it. If they were not annoying, they would not be worth it. Bye-bye, Korok. So that's the view. Wow, it does not look like the same place. Look at that. Does it? That doesn't look like the same place to me. Hardly. I know I made the Birdland, so that's one thing, but just in general. It just doesn't seem right. Have you come across any Lionels yet? No, I haven't. Farmir says hi. Hi, Farmir. Hello. It does, but Angier. Uh-oh. Yeah, it kind of does. You're right. It kind of looks like it used to be the same. I guess I just can't get the right angle on it. That's why it's way above my head.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually.
Wow.
You're fine for now.
Look at us. We just survived
a
battle.
There's a fine line between courage and recklessness.
Yep.
As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal.
Well, that's explain how I slept for 100 years then, huh?
It seems that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well.
Seems to be the case.
I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon.
Magic. Ooh.
And, if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
Let's do it. Let's prepare. In-game science. Either way. Science, magic, potato. I mean, magic does canonically exist in the Zelda universe. It's just not really in this game so much. Except for, like, that meteor rod. Like, there are instances of magic. But nothing as intense as, like, Din's Fire. Where Link just can cast magic. Which would be nice. I know I've marked that one several times. Is that the front door? That looks like the front door. I think I have to go, right? Geez, see, I'm doing it again. I have to go in and try. So, there's an entrance on land. I guess we'll give it a shot. I'm the front door? That's, you know, it makes a lot of sense when you think about it. Kinda. I'm sure there's some Koroks around here I'm gonna miss. I'll come back for you, Mountain. I'll be back. Wait, where was that one? I was tempted to come get this shrine. But I think it's gonna be too hot. And I'm not quite ready for that. And I haven't met the Gorons. I have other priorities right now. Okay. This is not a good game to play if you are super... I can't focus on an objective. There's too much I want to go do. I wonder how much stuff I've already left behind. Your front door? Boom. Dang. I do my best. I'm a good putter-upper with her. I'm a conflict avoider. My Enneagram type is 9. So, good luck. Good luck making me mad. It won't work. Or if it does work, you'll never know. Oh my gosh. No. No, not another vine tree. Not another vine tree and wooded path. Oh, man. It can't be. This isn't it. I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe that this could be correct. Oh, I put away all my swords and things in the lightning storm. Oops. What's a good broken sword? This one's just got 30. Let's just use it up. Ancient battle axe. Mad, but I'm not about to try. Oh no, I don't hate you. Crispy eye! Doo-doo-doo-doo. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a grand old time of things. Welcome to level 6. We're just talking about how I am a conflict avoider. And so, the wild is breathing so well. I'm 35, 40 hours into this game, and I've done, like, a lot, but also it feels like nothing. Like, there's still so much. I've only done one Divine Beast. I've touched, I mean, nothing. I'm still working on the memories. No, this is my first playthrough. And I'm loving it. Every minute of it. Like, most aspects of it have been highly enjoyable. There's some things I think could be improved on, but I think they've probably improved on them in Tears of the Kingdom. And when I get to that, that'll be exciting. Are they gonna kick me out again? Oh, look. Ouch. A fairy, that's fun. Ow, dude, I'm just trying to get the head here of this skeleton. Stop that. They are so annoying. You only played this last year and it was your first Zelda. That's exciting. It's the first Zelda that I, like, purchased and owned, but it was not the first one I played, because when I got it, I was like, I feel like I should play the other ones first, you know, and try it out. And get a sense of the lore and all that. So, you know, it is. Which Divine Beast did you do? I did the Rito one, the bird, the flying. And that was a blast. There we go. That'll take care of him. Let me take the fangs. Awesome. I'm afraid of this place. If it's Lost Woodsy, it was a good first one. I actually had a blast learning and doing it and stuff. It was certainly an experience. I think I'm going to try to head to the Zora one next, since I've already explored a lot of that area. Lost Woods. Here we are. Oh, this is so exciting. I loved the Lost Woods. In Ocarina of Time, it was so confusing. It looks like they've really nailed it here. We're just gonna follow the trail. Oh dear. We're just gonna follow the trail and see where we end up. This is an atmosphere. Ooh. Two roads diverged in a Lost Woods. And I'm taking the one to the right. Well, because the wind seems to be blowing it to the left anyway. Well, I don't see any other fires. There! Hello? Is this like the Deku tree? What's in here? Okay. Forest Dweller Spear. Good job, thank you. I made it. I made it a little bit, anyway. I did climb in the tree's back door. Doing great so far. Lovely. That's good to hear. It's always encouraging. Well, the tree doesn't have a front door, so if it didn't want me climbing in its back door, it should have made the way apparent. Should I take a torch? I don't want to drop a weapon. A torch is just not valuable enough. I don't see another fire this way. But we're gonna trust the wind. Should not have trusted the wind. Darn it. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I am in the Lost Forest. Hey, Impulse, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Nomi. Nomi, enjoy all the little squirrely emotes and fun things. And have a blast. Impulse, thank you so much. 9 gift subs in the channel. I'll hydrate to that. Oh my gosh, 10 gift subs in the channel. Thank you so much. Ah! Thank you, Impulse. I love you. Cheers. Cheers, I'll drink to that. Drink latte to that. So if the fire... Did I go too much in the wrong direction? Like, I don't see a fire in another direction. But they're both blowing straight this way. Maybe I was doing the wrong thing. Hey, who's leveling up? 56. Wow, that's a lot. Holy frick. Wow. Go get food and watch anime. Rock on. Have a good old Saturday evening. That sounds nice. At some point, I will also get food and hang out, and we've got an episode to record and do things, and it'll be a blast. Where, oh where, would the next fire be? Darn it. So that was a lot. See, I went a lot farther in the other direction, which makes me think I was closer. Episode record? Yeah. Number 99 is what we've got to record next. We're getting close. I don't see it. Of course, I can't see much of anything. Like, what's up with this tree? Thank you. Thank you. We all need a good Weezering once in a while. And a good reminder that Rivers Cuomo looks just like Buddy Holly. I don't even know what I'm looking for in here. I'm still walking around somehow. I'm totally off track. Am I looking for that big cherry blossom tree? Because that seems to be like the focal point of the forest. Oh, so it seems to be to my right. Like this way. I'm sure there's a correct way I'm meant to go. And it's going to make me take the path, but I'm going to start heading this way cautiously. Look at this rock. Shrine nearby? Yeah, I'd be darned if it wasn't in here. What if it pulls me away from this shrine? No! Ah. Where is this? Darn, I was so close. Shoot, turn around. Oh, the Lost Woods. I love the Lost Woods. It's a chore. But you know what? That's part of Zelda. That's part of the game. I kind of want to take the torch. I guess I won't, but I kind of wanna. I still don't see any signs of fires. Shoot. Something. So see, I can't go much in the other directions, which tells me I must have been headed in the right direction. I think I need to take the torch. I think the torch is going to help me. I don't want to drop anything that I have. Or should I take... Should I drop this, or should I drop that great sword? I don't know. See, I've... I'm still trying to follow the sparks on it, if I can. So far, it's working. Try nearby again. This way now. How did I do this without the torch? My goodness. Okay. That's the big tree. Did we make it? Wow. I did it! Look! Korok Forest, I found it! I knew it! I knew it was in here. Oh. That's so good! Let's go! Ah, that's so exciting. Thank you. Wow, that was so fun. I love the Lost Woods. That was tough, but I'm sorry also. This has just been in the Korok Forest? Hello? I did not expect in the slightest to get the Master Sword today. Hello? Watcher High! I did find the front door. I was thinking about that. I looked at the map. I was like, oh, look, there's a way in. That must be the front door Watcher was talking about. Welcome in. Hi. I'm not burning it down. This is amazing. This is great. I have the Master Sword. and the Deku
Who
tree.
is that? Did I doze off again?
Hi, it's me. Do you remember me? I'm Link.
It's you.
He does remember me.
You finally
Tiny, hi, how are
decided
you?
to return.
Welcome in. Happy Saturday.
Better late than
184.
never. After
Let's burn
100
it.
years, I'd nearly given up.
He's given up on
Clever
me.
little sneak.
Thank you for the 184 bits. I'm not burning down the forest. No.
Limits, you know.
Maybe a little bit. Oh, but I already put the torch away.
That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection.
We're burning down the Korok Forest.
I have watched over Hyrule since time
Wow.
immemorial.
Don't do that. No. See? Yeah. Maybe next time.
The ages
Burn down the burning down.
Deku Tree.
Deku tree.
That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess.
Amazing. What a miracle.
The sword that seals
Only
the
you can
dark.
prevent story fires. It's true.
The chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon.
Love it. I'm gonna hold on to it forever.
Believe it or not, it was actually
And I'm never gonna use it because it's gonna break, and I cannot have that break. I'm so good. It's been a good day. Been a busy week, but I'm doing good.
to take extreme caution.
Extreme caution.
The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the
Koroks.
sword in any sort
Look at their
of
sticks.
state, you would surely lose your life where you stand.
Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, your firefighting ways.
Best of luck.
Bought a bookcase from IKEA and just transported it back to your apartment. Clap. Good job. Good job. Now you gotta build it. Yeah. Building is the fun part. Nice. So I can't move the sword in a weakened state. Just use your true strength. Let's see whether you don't possess that power. Well, I don't think I'm... Let me just fill up my strength real quick, just to be sure. You know, one last apple. And I'm gonna save. This is great. What a shock. There, I'm at full health. This is as healthy as I can be. Deku Tree. Oh dear. Ouch. Ouch. No, I don't think... Oh, wow. You're so tired? Oh, maybe take a nap before you build it. You would have lost your life if you hadn't released your grip on the sword. Prepare before you try again, for I will not stay your hand partway through the next time. Well, that's honestly a disappointment. I am up for at least 2 more hearts. I can gain some. Is there a shrine inside the Deku Tree? I need that. Huh? You? Could it be? You're Mr. Hero. Mr. Hero's here. The mushroom on my head suddenly sprouted today, so I knew something was up. We will not be getting the Master Sword today? Oh, that... Oh. Prepare trials. Pass the trials, pulling out the Master Sword would be a piece of cake, probably. Among the trials is an extra tough one designed by me, the Elder of Korok Forest. No, I'll not do the trials just yet. Tell you all about the time Hestu fell flat on his face while dancing, even though I promised I wouldn't. Love it. I'm not interested just yet. I'm interested in the shrine, so I can come back and not have to deal with the woods again. Oh, wow. Wow. I'll be buying all your useful items. Look, it's like a shopping mall inside the Deku Tree. Oh, hey. Well, this is good news. Conquer the shrines and claim their spirit orbs. Okay, well, let's start with a heart. Time to bless up indeed. Give me this. There we go. Beautiful. Now, I said I would use my next one for stamina. But if I need the Master Sword, I need more hearts. I'm only 2 away. I'm only 2 away from another blessing. So let's get another heart. I can deal... I keep dying, also. Things keep one-shotting me. So another heart would be good for me. Which takes me up to how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is my 10th heart. Is it my 10th? Did I get that right? You need 13 to get the sword? And I can't count. Yeah, that's just proof. Take that as proof that I can count. Let's find the shrine. I need to teleport back here. I need to be able to access this. Leave it to Maka. What if there were Korok seeds here? I could cheat to get it. I'm honestly considering not cheating. Not cheating, but I do have some food that would buff me up with an extra 3 hearts. You know, maybe 4. It'd be costly. 4, see? If I eat this, I can get 4 extra hearts, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn. So, oh look, there's the shrine. So what's happening now is I'm just roaming about. You know, I'm just out in the woods, just living life. And there are these little, here's the main thing of the game, right? There's big bad bosses that you need to beat, but in the meantime, to get stronger, you come and do these little, like, shrine puzzles. It's like a little building in the middle of the woods or hidden all around the world, and all you do is you open it up, and you go down, and each one is its own little, like, a different puzzle. So, we have to save Princess Ganon from the evil Link. Well, that's a new perspective. It is a cheese way to get it, but you're not divulged. No cheesing. No cheesing. I'm tempted just to pull it with a stake, though. I'm afraid it might not be enough, so maybe I won't. Oh, look at this. Okay, a trial. What's the deal? Fateful stars. Stars, huh? Is this about something on the ceiling? Oh, constellations. Oh, no. Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Yeah. Well, there's stars here. On the back wall. But there are also stars here. We've got 2. Oh dear. I also noticed these columns on the sides are going... I would have the hearts. I would have the hearts. I don't know. The columns on the sides are going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that's some kind of sequencing thing. Is that a puzzle for the other side, though? Those constellations. No, the other side is just freedom. But why would those be there? They have to be important. Yeah, this shrine is curious. I don't know what to think about it yet. Oh my gosh. Wait, stop. Look. So everything on this back wall, there are several different constellations that look like this one on the left, and several different that look like this constellation on the right. And so I think I have to count how many of each one. Yeah, I have to count how many of each one of these are on the back wall and put the ball in the appropriate column, whether there's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's definitely it. That's the solution. Let's figure it out. When I grew up playing the 2D scroll link games, oh man. The last Zelda game you played was Majora's Mask. I loved Majora's Mask. That was a ton of fun. No, I don't need hints. I think I've got it here. I think I figured it out. So, let's look at those little L-shaped constellations. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe that one's different. Hold on. Maybe they have to be, they can't be exactly like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I mean, I count 9. That's not gonna work. Oh, but look. That one's part of this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a full 5 then. Alright. That's good, that's good. There we go. This is clever. This is clever. Now, we gotta count these ones that double up. I'm counting 1, 2, 3. And I think that's it. Up next, we've got this weird zigzaggy monstrosity connected at a single, like, vertex. I see 1. And that's it. It's unique. And then I'm seeing 2 of the other kind. The big, long, lanky one there. So 1 here. And 2 over here. And I think that'll do it. Pick it up. There we go. Cross your fingers. That's it. There it is. Beautiful. That was a really fun shrine. I enjoyed this one. Crapola. There's more. I want this chest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, hold your applause. This chest is different altogether. I see 4, 2, 2, 1. Let's go enter 4, 2, 2, 1. Big, big logic moves. I hope I didn't miscount. It's totally possible that I miscounted. Four, 2, 2, 1. 4, 2, 2, 1. Ugh. Do 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 do. Well, that'll get in there. Yes. Yeah. Watching this makes you realize you'd never beat Zelda. Oh, well, that's understandable, but listen, all these shrines, literally, all of these shrines, mostly, are totally optional. There's like 4 that you need to do to beat the game. There are 120 in the game. What a garbage. I guess I kind of want it instead of this torch, so I'll take it. But I'm not happy about it. There. Yeah. Shrines are definitely not necessary. They help, and a lot of them are easier than this. This was a thinky one. A lot of them are just little parkour courses, you know? Plus, it's a lot of... Okay, there's so many collectibles, okay? There's 120 shrines. There are, what, 900 Koroks. 900. And those are just little, like, they're out in the world. Little things you have to find and puzzles to solve that are easy. But 900. Then, there are, like, 999? Are there that many? I thought there were only 900. Then there's a bunch of memories you have to collect, right? Which you just have to find the matching spot on the map, which is what I've been up to today, mostly. And then there's other stuff, too. Just random... You can collect pictures of things for the catalog. But there's 1,000,001 guides and walkthroughs online for each of these shrines, I'm sure. So if you found one and you got stuck on it, you could work around it. Towers. That's right. You also have to sink a tower for each section on the map, which is great. Okay, now that I've done the shrine and can come back here easily, thank goodness, I can talk to some of the little Korok people, figure out what's up. Glowy Hoppy, what's he got to say? It's Peaks. Peaks, what a name. Mr. Hero, come to visit us in the forest. What took you so long? Peaks thought of a trial that will make you stronger. You won't have to fight. It's not scary, but you need to be extra careful. I want to see a bloopy. A blue glowy hoppy thing that glows in the dark. Just about Peaks' size. I really want to see a bloopy. I don't know where they live, but there are blue glowing critters hopping around Hyrule. Bloopies. Do I have a bloopy? Do I know what that is? Like a frog? I've seen bloopies. I'm sure of it. I don't know where. But apparently I don't have one that I could just show him. Hey, Bree, hi, thanks for leveling up. Welcome to level 35. How are you? I hope you're having a great weekend so far, and I hope that if it is a great weekend, it continues as such. The Thunderjaw? The Thunderjaws were wild. Rabbit! Oh, the bloopy! That's the rabbit! That's what that is! I've seen that, I need to get a picture of it. Okay. Decent. Hey, Marvelous! Tiny, thank you for leveling up. Level 4. But we also have to add all the levels of your bot, too. Hey, are you the hero? Could it be? Welcome to Korok Forest. You're much, much cooler looking than I thought you'd be. Darn right I am. I prepared a trial for you. I accept your trial. Level 4. Show me a rod with the power of ice. I need a freezing rod. Curses. I haven't had a freezing rod in ages. I have a freezing sword, but it's not a rod. Levels of butt? Butt levels? Who has butt levels? That sounds like a thing. Posture check. I will check my posture before I wreck my posture. Although my posture is probably already wrecked beyond repair. That's fine. Where's that other one that was offering me challenges? Hello? I don't know, but I gotta talk to Hestu. The frame rate in this forest from all the Koroks moving around is something to see. I must dance. Hello, old friend. Shakalaka! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Levels of my bot. Oh! Oh, and a stretch, too. Thank you. The butt bot. Kyle has butt spot, right? Does butt spot even work anymore? I thought it broke with the Twitch API. Something. Ooh, what a good stretch. Thank you for that one. It's you. We meet again. Shalaka. What's with the silent treatment? Hestu is like perfectly fourth wall breaking. I think Butts bot broke too. Don't you remember me? I'm the musician of Korok Forest, Hestu. I remember you. I'm impressed you found your way through the Lost Woods and made it here. So have you brought me any Korok seeds? Oh, a lot. If you return my lost ones to me, I'll expand the size of your inventory. Can I expand them all now? Can I just, like, come here all the time and expand whenever I want? I don't know. Spupa! You got a Spupa! Good job! That's the first catch we've had in a while. Well, let's get more weapons. 8 Korok seeds. He's getting expensive. What a guy. There. Extra weapons. Do-do-do-do. Zubat. Love a Zubat. Expand a band weapon stash. So, then at Denden, do you want to expand another stash? Yes. Probably my bow stash? No, I need to keep doing weapons. Like, once I max out weapons, I'll deal with them, but I feel like I have enough. When was the last time I broke a shield? Bows, maybe, but 3 Korok seeds. I need to catch up on bows. Let the expansion begin. Zubat. Zubat's gone. Sorry, ran away. What's the target today? I forget. You quit. Weasel got away. Toxicroak is the target today. That's fun. Another bow slot, love it. Expand a band bow stash. $12 Korok seeds on the way. Oh, that's a lot. Although I'm not as worried anymore. Now that I've looked at all these strong weapons, you know, and extra spaces, I'm feeling pretty good. Expand a band weapon stash. Let's get my bow stash again. I'm just turning in all my Korok seeds. I should probably touch shields too, just so they're not super unbalanced. Pow. All my bows are pretty weak, though. Is he gonna tell me to stop sometime? He's always told me to stop so far. Just 2 Korok seeds for the shield. That's easy. What a guy. Is that the first time I've expanded the shield stash? This is like my 3rd or 4th time with Hestu, and I've not touched the shields yet. How much? 17 Korok seeds. Bring it on. Can I still expand this 5 more times? That's a lot. Hit the bow stash again. We're juicing up. I love Hestu. This is excellent and so necessary. Elekid got away. Elekid got away. It's a tough game. I made it, I coded it in Mix It Up Bot so that it's the whole list of Pokemon, all of them, and each ball has like a 25% better. I didn't want an Elekid anyway. I've got enough kids. Well then, perfect. You lucked out. Let's do another shield. Bah! When am I ever gonna pick up this many shields? But it seems important. Keep them coming. Good grief. When I found out that this was like the Lost Woods, I fully did not expect the Korok Woods to be in here as well. I thought they would be separate places. So this is like a delight. And the last thing I expected was the Master Sword, but I should have seen it coming, to be honest. That's all of them. Okay, you can take maybe my bow stash. Just trying to get a little more balance. I'll spread out my inventory a little better. Although the weapon stash is just so important. Yeah, where are you gonna run off to now? You're a captive audience, Hestu. He can't do anything. I think that's the last thing I'll be able to get right now. Pop. Na, 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 na. I have 8. I'm gonna save the rest of my seeds. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful to you, Hestu. You saved my life. Big save. Who else had a quest for me? Someone did. The people inside the Deku Tree wanted to talk to me too, or they had stuff for sale. No, not you. What was your trial? Yeah. Very tough trials. Probably. Extra tough trial designed by me. I'll test my mettle in the Korok trials. You know, if you keep doing everything anyone asks of you without question, you're gonna get conned eventually. Anyway, where was I? Korok trials. You need to visit all the shrines in Korok Forest so you can be considered a real grown-up. Trial 1. In the Southwest Forest, Trial of 2nd, Sight. Trial 2, the Northwest, the Lost Pilgrimage. Trial 3, the Test of Wood. We've also prepared some wonderful prizes. Okay, so there are 3 more shrines here, or 2 more shrines? Okay. Let's lock this in. We've got the Southwest, Northwest, East. And that's it. Oh, look at that. It tells me right where they are. Beautiful. I've also, can I just say, really thoroughly enjoyed playing this game without the mini-map. I know it would have been helpful to have it on, but I legitimately have loved just wandering and getting it. Oh, I picked up a soup ladle. Stupid flippin' extra weapon slots. Get out of my inventory. Well, look who we have here, Mr. Hero. Welcome to the general shop. I sell a lot of things in the forest, things here, or have you come to sell? What do you sell? Arrows and food. If you want to use a shock arrow when it's raining, it does extra damage. That's great. Shock arrows. Give me all. A little pricey, but I'll do it. Take all your arrows, too. Cane sugar. Take them all. I'm helping small businesses. That's what this is all about. Okay. Why am I buying apples from this guy? I'll do it. I did it, but... There. You're welcome. Look, I did good things for your business. We're completely sold out, but if you want to sell, I'm all ears. I'll sell. What do you want to sell? Now that I've taken everything in your store, maybe you should give me all my money back. 7. I'll sell 7. Yeah, give me all my money. I'm keeping 1 of everything so I can put it in the compendium.
How can he not know?
Learn from Snow White. Yeah, don't ever take the first bite of an apple. Give it to someone else, wait a couple hours, then eat the rest of the apple, just to be safe. To be really sure. So this is the inside of Mr. Hero's stash. Can he see my inventory? Weird little Korok. I'll just sell him 20. Yeah, we're getting rich again. Amber. I've got a ton of amber, too. You can have half my amber. There we go. I destroyed this Korok's business. I think that's all I'm selling. There we go. We'll have to do some cooking, too. Get rich or burn down the forest trying. That's my plan. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. I don't need your mushrooms. I'll take this truffle. The great Teku tree showed you. I thought you might be hungry, so I gathered forest mushrooms for you. Let me know if you want to sell. I already sold to your friend, Natty. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's cook. Let's do some cooking. I've spent a lot of meals lately, so I gotta get back to full here. Where's my good stuff? Give me these. Nice. Look, Tiny, look, there's cooking in this game. You can cook all kinds of foods. So much stuff. And they all have different properties. Like if I put a pepper or two into something and I cook it, it'll make it spicy, and then I'll have like cold resistance. It's really remarkable. Although I don't need to worry as much about cold resistance anymore, really, if I have Rito down clothes. What did we make last time that was so incredibly healthy? I forget. This hearty steamed meat, that was really working for me. How do I make that? It's meat and something else. Like one other ingredient. And it was so cheap and so useful. It was something I was running low on. Was it honey? Dude, you're gonna make a chorizo burger? Steamed meat. Rock on. See, that's all it takes. What was it? Was it a radish? Maybe? Let's try meat and a radish. See what happens. Yeah, hearty steamed meat. That's it. That's what I want. And I'll never eat it because it's always too good. But what a hack. Like, that feels broken. How healthy that is. It's so easy to make. What about a big radish? Let's cook it with a big radish and see what happens. Is it gonna get healthier? Full recovery +5. Oh, if I can just sit here and make this, I'm absolutely gonna do a +5 and try for that Master Sword. We're gonna pull it before it's ready. 6! That was even better! There we go. You want that? I want that too. Chorizo sounds pretty good. I might go get, like, Chipotle for dinner. It's kind of close. At least, kind of, like, okay Mexican food. No chorizo, which is sad, but, you know, we'll make do. How much more room for cooked food do I have? Still have 3 more there. Let's keep them coming. That's so much good food. What am I ever gonna eat when I don't need to heal up? I need to make some lesser stuff. Literally, let's just cook a steak. It seems like a waste. That's still so healthy. What the heck? Can I hold any more cooked food? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, okay, this might be the last one, though. 3? How did the other one have 8, and that one had 3? Whatever. What are you yelling about, Koroks? I'm completing the trials. One's this way. Kind of. This way, more like. Am I gonna get lost in the woods again? It certainly kind of seems that way. I hear combat music. Oh, it's just Lost Woods music. Shoot, am I at the entrance? Those are out in the woods? How am I ever gonna find them? A double axe. Well, that's an interesting one. Rip. Rip indeed. I did just succumb to the forest. Oh, look, an exit. Maybe? Is this the same way I came in? There are different exits. This looks like an exit that's gonna take me towards that other shrine. At least we can hope. We're headed straight towards it. I don't have a torch. Might have to wing it here. Do I see it? What am I seeing? Hi, Korok. This way to the trial! A Hylian seeks to attempt the Korok trial. Is that even allowed? Who cares? Are you here to attempt my Korok trial? Yes. You really want to try it? I guess it's worth taking. Let me tell you about the trial. Keep on going and not get lost in the mist. What's wrong? You don't look excited, but don't worry. I've got a cryptic little hint for you. Pay attention. This is important. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy their iron to win the day. Think about that as you take on the trial. Okay, iron. Spy their iron. I don't have any way to, like, set my sensor to iron, do I? But here's a hungry tree. Oh, that's it. Second sight. Spy their iron, because I can use magnesis to spy their iron. I can't even move this. It's stuck in there. Okay. Well, this is a good trial. Good trial. There. This is so fun. Okay, let's go. We're solving puzzles. This reminds me a lot of Ocarina of Time. Being in the... Oh, shoot. Being in the desert. By the Spirit Temple. And needing to, you know, follow that ghost. There we go. There we go. No harm, no foul. Hungry trees. Interesting. And here I was going to set my sensor to iron. What a silly thing that would have been. I can just use my eyes. Darn bats. Darn it. How'd I fill up my melee weapons? Ouch, already. No! Oh, man. Daggone, I got baited into that. I kited myself away. That wasn't fun. Oops. Oh, he's back. Oh. Yeah, I know. Alright, is this where I died? I believe it is. Good, we'll just get past that. There we go. Look at that up there. This weapon is so slow and impractical. Ouch. Good grief. There we go. Feed me the aged shield guarded by monsters eternal. My brother will repay you in kind. Well, that's probably what this thing up here is that I saw in the mist. Get ready, it's snack time. Wait, no, that's the wrong tree. Good thing I didn't do that. And across the river. I feel like that must be the shrine. I don't have a Deku leaf. If that's what's in this box, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, Amber, good. Oh, there it is in the water. Let's see what garbage weapons I've picked up now that I had space. Yeah. I'm still waiting on a proper way to catch fish. Like, I could just jump in the water and grab them, I guess, but where's the fun in that? Please place my chest in my mouth. The Shield Eater's brother stole it from me. I'll have to go back and get the... Can I get it from here? Sure can't. This is annoying. At least take me out to dinner first, right? I know, these trees, these trees, really doing a thing. Link, you're getting a little off track. I don't like it. Straight across the river. Well, forward's alright, you know, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine to be direct about expectations. The Deku tree just, well, not even a Deku tree. Just this tree just in general knows what it wants. And I respect that. Have a chest. Shrine. Big ol' shrine. Not without, yeah, just not without, yeah. Consent is key. Beautiful. Trial of Second Sight complete. Where the snot did that shrine pop up? Okay. I don't want to get that boat over here, so we're going to cheat. And by cheat, I mean play perfectly fair, but... There we go. Doo-doo-doo. I wonder if the swords, like if I fortify my health with extra hearts, does that count for the Master Sword? I'm curious and afraid. What's this trial all about? Oh, it's just a gift. That's nice. Always gotta check. Alright. Your pizza's on the way. We love pizza. Pizza, 10 out of 10. Giant Ancient Core, that's cool. I still haven't visited Pura or whatever, or talked to the guy Pura said to talk to since I left Hatno Village. I mean, ages ago. It's been like months in Link time. 4. That's enough for more things. Probably stamina this time, I think. I'm also curious how many shrines I've missed in each of these sections of the world so far. Obviously, I've marked all of them that I've seen and didn't get to yet, but who knows? Hat. Wow, that's a fancy little hat. I love that. Yes, that village. That's the one. Now, I could brave the wilderness again. Or I could go. This is Lake Soraya. Aw, cute. Whoop. So that was the Second Sight trial. One was about what? Logs? Trial of logs? Wood trial? I'll have to see what that one is. And then there was another one. I'm all disoriented. To my... Oh my gosh. To my, This way, yes. Left. Trial of Lonks. Lonk trial. Really wanted to redeem hat when you said, what a fancy hat. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'll do it, though. Hold on. Let me set a 5-minute timer, but let me do this. I'm gonna sneak preview. I'm gonna sneak preview something. Because I'm excited about it. One moment. Perfect. Well, then I don't have to set the timer at all. Here's what I'm getting ready, okay? This is the first time anybody's seen this. It's a little sneaky preview. Boom. New merch. Spin It 100 merch. In fact, nice Spin It 100 hat to celebrate our 100th episode coming up in a couple weeks. I'm excited about it. And it looks 100 times better, right, than our other awful hat. The hat that we had before was embroidered. Mistake. Okay? Our design is too complicated for embroidering. This one, it's like a little leather patch that's stitched to the top of the hat. Much nicer, much more exactly what it's supposed to look like. So, that is, that's what I'm excited about. We have a bunch of other special Spin It 100 merch that we've been working on and dreaming up, and, yeah. And so, I'm excited about it. Anyway, this is the first little sneak peek. I have to find the exit. Is this the exit? This seems at least like a legitimate way up. A note from Maka. Just climb into this tree's mouth to leave the forest. I promise it will not eat you. Leave the forest how? Like leave? I don't want to leave. It did seem sus. Oh, man. It took me back to the front door. That sucked. That wasn't... Man, that's not what I wanted at all. Useful tree under different circumstances, but... Darn it all. Coming right back. I've got words for that tree. Do... So that, I mean, that looks close enough almost that it's still within this part of the forest. Hard to say. Okay. Looking for a solid, this is an exit. This is a good exit. I keep wanting to look for Koroks, like up there, all around. Surely there's some somewhere. Oh, but is this like the exit? I need to be going much more in the other direction. Darn it all. Hey, Mixtaper, how are you? Mixtaper, somebody redeemed hat, and so I was like, well, maybe it's time. We're 2 weeks out. I'm showing off the brand new Spin It merch. The Spin It 100 hat. Look at it. It looks really good. Like, perfect. Exactly as we intended, unlike the last hat. Or the original hat. I shouldn't even say the last hat, because we've got other hats that look great. But, yeah. How are you, Mixtaper? Cooking up facts and spins for 99 and 100? Not as good as a Mixtaper hat. Like a fedora? That's true. What's this way? Oh, this is good. How did I not see this? This looks like exactly the way. Your hat's not a fedora? Oh, I'm sorry. The brimmed hat. You know the kind. The kind that you wear. Okay. Am I ready? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey, hero guy. I was told you'd be coming. But do you really think you're ready for a test of wood? This is the test of wood. Some say it's the hardest of the Korok trials. All you need to do is equip this Korok weapon set and reach the shrine at the back. You ready to try it? I'm ready. Go get them. You have to keep the sword, bow, and shield equipped the whole time. If they break or you unequip them, you're out. But my inventory is full. Bow. Okay, there. I just needed that extra space. Fill me up. Give me the stuff. Give me the goods. Also, tell Connor. I saw Connor's message. Tell Connor that if tonight is a surprise, then that's fine. Tomorrow, I hope works out. That's kind of a necessity. But if tonight's a surprise, that's fine. What is this trial? Reach the shrine in the back. Okay. Oh, is this timed? Okay, shrine in the back. Easy. I'm not gonna fight anything that wants to fight. Keys. Uh-oh. Oh, come, dude, what? Oh, if you're gonna tell me it's in an area, okay, then it has to be, like, in an area. I can't just be able to wander out of it. That's not cool. Rude. What? Get lost in the mist? I'll never give up. Put me back in, coach. I'm ready to play. So I guess I'll have to keep going straight. There's a lot of bats about, though. Choo-choos. What? I went straight back. Hello? I went straight back. Come on. Come on. Yeah. No, I'm never giving up. Also, I know the timer went off. I just really like this hat. I guess I have to follow the fences. I guess when I jumped that fence, that was the mistake. Am I stuck? Oh, good. Where am I? How is this happening? I got in the tree, darn it. Ah! Arrgh. This is the hardest trial because you don't mark the course. People aren't giving up because the trial is hard. They're giving up because you didn't put signs on where to go and are making it silly. Okay, and I can't unequip or break anything. Okay, we're in it now. Fences. We're within the fence. Holy butts. This got really ugly. Whoa! Okay. Okay, maybe it is the hardest trial. Oh, but I didn't die because of this. I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm back at the beginning? Oh, shoot. We're just gonna go for it again. And we're gonna put on the ice for the bog part here. Maybe. That didn't seem to work very well, did it? I think I might have to fight some things. Okay. These I can't mess with. Those will burn my weapons that I need. Oh, that was really good. I almost got to the other little island. Unfortunate. This is a toughie. This is a tough challenge. Well, Korok was not kidding. See, now's kind of when I want more stamina. Getting good at that jump, though. They keep hitting me in the air. Oh, that would knock me out of the air. That was really annoying. Oh. Otherwise, that was a really good run. I'm keeping an eye on my hearts. Also, how big is this area? Uh-oh. Oh. They just knocked me out of bounds. That was so frustrating. That was a mean one. Oh. Never giving up. Anyway, I'm losing the hat now. There we go. I'll get hat hair if I wear it for too long. Let's move. I'm down to 4.5 little hearts. That's suboptimal. I could fight some things. That is also an option, but especially maybe those Octorks. Maybe I should take a minute when I get there and take out those Octorks. They seem to be especially frustrating. Oh, and I also have bombs. I feel as though I've been a fool. Oh, updrafts. I hate the tar. I hate the tar. It doesn't make any sense. How's that an instant death? Well, hopefully maybe the things I've changed, I'm going to eat before I go back out there. Holy butt. What a healthy meal. Heal up a little bit. Nomi, have a great lurk. Have a fantastic lurk. Maybe by the time you come back, I will have made progress. Or not. Who's to say? At the end of the day, the best we can do is hope. And also better than this. The best we could do is better. Look, see, now that I blew these up, I have a nice easy passage. That's great. It also seems like the enemies I've defeated stay dead. So by not fighting anything, I have never once made it any easier on myself. So that should help a good bit. Yeah, okay, silly me. Flippin'... Oh! Man, just killing things would have done the trick a lot easier. What's the durability like on my things? I can't change them, so as long as that stays good. I missed him. Oh, I got hit hard. I hate getting frozen. That is the bane of my existence these last two-ish parts. What a time. That'll be helpful. There. And another one bites the dust. Beautiful. Well, I killed it, so that should help. Jeez. Ah, stupid swamps. Yikes. I need to eat again already. Let's get rid of this little waste of space 3-heart meat skewer. This little Korok better be impressed. I thought I killed that one. That's gonna be helpful too. I was just sick of him. So there should only be one of these left. Oh, thank goodness. What's in this chest? Cool. New sword. I don't really want it. New record. There's the shrine. That's mostly just prep for the next time I have to come out here. Look how narrow this is. That guy's got fire. Now he's got death. Ooh, nice cheeky 100 rupees hidden there. Who else? Who else is out here? I'm afraid of the tar. Oh crap, that thing was mean to me. I made it. Oh. A sigh of relief escapes the crowd. Go! Congratulations, you passed the test of wood. Well done, hero man. Happiness awaits you at the shrine. And if you ever want to do the trial again, just let me know. Okay, bye. Happiness awaits, huh? That's a big promise. I love the atmosphere of this forest. It's very cool. Am I in Mido's swamp? Just based on, I know it's in the forest. Let me look. I passed through the Mido swamp on the way here. That's clever. Mido was the one that impeded my progress the entire time in Ocarina. So it's an appropriate name for this swamp, which has impeded my progress so many times to this point. I also, this is a silly thing to say 40 hours into the game. Doing this set of Korok challenges has made me realize that on the map, when I select an objective, I know I've done a few before, but then it highlights it. Look, in yellow, like that. Oh, I can remove this pin. I found that memory. But like, I've just had the memories highlighted all the time, and that doesn't highlight anything except for, like, Impa, which I haven't needed. So, what's up with Makar Island 2? Why was that here? There was nothing on that. Blessing, blessing, blessing. I'm gonna get some blessing. Another giant ancient core. I got so many of those. By the time I get to whatever researcher, he's gonna be so happy to see me. Pew. 5. That's great. Beautiful. Lovely. Wait, you can increase your hearts by staying at an inn? Maybe I'll do that at the Deku Tree. I think I might try it before I spend more. Pizza's here! Pizza's here! We love a pizza, and a pizza that's here, especially. That's one we love the most of all. I think I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll get the Master Sword before I do this last Shrine Challenge. If I can sleep in the inn on a comfortable bed, then I can eat food that brings my heart up 3 more hearts. No, but see, look, it just said, I don't know. That's what that one just told me. I've never slept in a bed before. Actually, my Link has been awake the entire game. Link has never once slept since he woke up. 100 years of sleep, he's still running on that same, nap power. It's worth a try. I think it's worth a try. I also want to climb this tree. What? Have I been up here yet? Talk. Oh, with the Deku Tree? Oh, I have been up here. You'll need to summon hero strength. Well, I don't want to do it now. Allow me to get into your belly. Dun, dun. You still haven't restocked yet, dude? Get on it. No, vegetarians everywhere. Stop! That's my face! Oh no. Sorry about that, I must have dozed off for a bit. Oh, you're Mr. Hero, aren't you? The great Deku Tree told me all about you. So you finally made it to our forest, huh? I've been waiting for so long, I thought I might start to put down roots. Welcome to the great Deku Tree's navel. I'm in his belly button. I made a bed out of leaves just for you. Take as long as you need. How much? Oh, I don't want your rupees. You're the great Mr. Hero. Oh, got really sleepy. Well, that's nice. So this isn't an extra comfortable bed. This is just a normal bed. I'll sleep in it. He built it just for me. It's 11 p.m. We'll do the morning. He's an innie. Big time innie. Until I say good morning? Alright, get some rest. Oh, that's a cute way to say how long you're gonna sleep. Good morning. Grab some breakfast next door. Come back and catch some Z's. That's the first time I've slept. I bet Link is wide awake. I feel bad for not buying anything from Mushroom Guy and buying out that guy's Peaks' entire stock. But hey, what are you gonna do? Okay. Got one more challenge. Well, I kind of want to try the heart thing. Is 3 enough? I can't. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 11, 12, 13. Not enough. I can go for 15 or 16. I don't want to do that. It's a very me thing to do. I know where the sword is now. I could come get it some other time. You know, in theory. As much as I would like it. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. It's not... maybe I'll get it before we leave. It's just 5 more hearts is a lot. 4 more hearts is a lot. I mean, that's 12 more shrines. 10 more. Do it? I think I might do it. Might give it a shot. Hit. Where's my shrine challenge? There you are, Korok. Going alone? I don't know. You're gonna do this Korok trial, right? Yeah. I knew it. I'd like to ask you a favor then. My little Oki just now set off to do the Korok trial. Normally I'd go along too, but Oki insisted on going alone, and I let Oki go, but I'm just getting worried. Could you please follow Oki without being seen? Stealth. The trial is this way, right? A tailing mission. What, am I playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag? What's happening? He's scared now. I do have a stealth potion I could drink, but this does not seem like the opportune time. There we go. Black Flag is a great game. It's just that there are a lot of tailing missions that kind of happen just like this. Oh, like a notable lot. Oh, he's getting fast. He's slowed way down. There we go. Black Flag is one of the ones you haven't played. Oh, I highly recommend. Black Flag is one of the best. To be honest, totally unbiased. I've played them all. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is very fun. Very piratey. If you want to be a pirate, that's the way to go. I kind of want that honey. Don't go look at the honey. I shot that down for a reason. Connor's on his way back, but tonight is not feeling like the night. Understandable. That's okay. tomorrow, as long as we get one tomorrow, tell Connor it is a-okay. Because I can make time other times, you know. Where's the honey? Did he take it? Faux show. Great. Marvelous. Because I can... I mean, I'm ready to record a bunch in a row. As often as Connor is, so... we can catch up in time. I'm sad I lost that honey. That's pretty annoying. Same. Marvelous. Dumb. Good grief. Pretty flowers. Keep moving, dude. Halfway there. This is gonna take an eternity. I shouldn't have shot that thing down. It's taking ages. This is my least favorite. He turns around, I'm toast. Okay, he didn't turn around. What kind of a trial is this? Like this is not a trial at all. It's just we're walking, but I have to walk slow and quiet. A ghost. Oh my gosh. Keep going, buddy. It's just a shadow. This little guy is something else. Not so bad. No, it's not. I've lost visual. Oh, he's way up there. Way, way up. Let's get him. I mean, what if that wolf just took him out? That would have been bad. He's looking at me in my direction. If he sees me and I have to start over, ugh. Combat music's still happening. Wolves don't eat Koroks, they're not vegetarians, that's true. Get lost. He's not going to wonder where that arrow came from at all. Phew! That wolf, thank goodness he just died. For no reason. What? What is this Korok thinking? Oh, he's coming for me. No. Why'd you come back this way? I'm almost there. I see the shrine. What a brave little Korok. He's been so good. Came all this way by himself and only almost got eaten once. There's the shrine. You did it, buddy. You did it. How far do I have to get before I can let him see me? Because... why is he even here? He can't get into the shrine. Like, what's the point? Yeah, you made it, buddy. Am I safe? Well, there's no way I get up there without him seeing me. There, now I can teleport back. And that's really what matters. I think he was allowed to see me once he got there. But I'm not 100% sure, and I don't know. I made it, I finished the trial. Well, who's there? Hey, are you that hero guy, Mr. Hero? I now have to stab him with my hidden blade. You're right. Assassinate Korok. Okay. Oki. Guess what, Mr. Hero? I did the trial all by myself. Yes, you did, buddy. Oki. Aren't I brave? Oh, you're probably here for the shrine. The great Deku Tree said the monk's blessing is waiting in the shrine ahead. Go, look at it. Thanks, buddy. I can't wait for the ability to pick up and move Koroks around. Seems to be a surefire thing in Tears of the Kingdom. So that is... It sounds so unnecessary, but sounds so fun. Down we go. It's amazing how much stronger I feel just by picking up a couple extra hearts today. I think a little more stamina in the bag, and we'll be pretty set. Another blessing. We just got a blessing. We just got a blessing. We just got a blessing. It's another ancient core. Thanks. The real blessing was the friends we made along the way. And the orb we get at the end. Six. That's 6 orbs. That's pretty good. That's all the Korok trials. So yeah, I think we're good here. We're pretty set. Set and solid. We're halfway to 13 hearts. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, you're right. Well, halfway if you go exclusively by hearts all the time. Guess we've been all over the woods. I didn't realize we had come so far, but guess we have. Do I want to just get straight for hearts, though? I'm kind of itching for more stamina. I might... I just don't know. I don't know. There's so many more shrines out there. Let's talk to the Elder, see what he has to say. He might have some thoughts. Where was he? Oh, here he is. What? You finished all the trials? That's amazing. You're so cool. Now it's only a matter of time before you're able to pull out the Master Sword. Hurry up and show us what you've got. Oh, I know that look. You want me to give you something since you visited all the places, don't you? Well, no. I guess I have no choice. I'll give you my treasured item. Ooh, 3 big hearty truffles. Try eating a dish cooked with that big hearty truffle. It'll soothe all your aches and pains and then some. Not pulling your branch here, just try it for yourself. Lovely. Complete. Well, should we give it a go? I'll go get another heart. Where was that, She was in the Deku Tree, wasn't she? That statue was in here. I'll go get one more heart. Then I'll eat up. And then we'll get to Master Sword, maybe. I want more stamina, but I'm only 2 away from another stamina, so... I did not plan on Master Swording today, so... You know, I'm pivoting, deviating from the plan. Also funny because I'm still not helping out the Zora. Hilarious. I've shunned them. Maybe I should make them the last things I do in the game out of, like, on principle. Still? Ugh! That'll let him know my displeasure. Okay. Big day. Little 11 heart me. That's 14 hearts. Should I go for more than 14? Now that I know that steamed meat is so easy to get. Well, let's try a 13. Or, well, that's 14. I don't know. You said we're halfway to 13 hearts. I don't know if 13 is what I need or 14 is what I need. Let's try it here and find out. If it's not enough, I'll up it. Oh. That's not my extra hearts. Yeah, I still don't have enough. I needed them all. Yeah. The game knew. The game knew. Perhaps you imagine the containers given to you by the statues of the goddess cannot be changed. Oh, I'm not going to change my containers from stamina over. No. No, no. Boy, that is a shame, though. The game knew. Wow. Let's cook up a little more. I'll just cook my woes away. There we go. We're gonna have to find where radishes grow. Because those, I mean, that's top tier. Ah, Glowy Hoppy, he wants that rabbit. Okay, what were my other quests, even? Where are my other quests? There's still so many shrines I haven't done. Not even that one. That's the deer one. Oh, boy. Well, this has to be Zora's domain. Something like it. Great Zora Bridge? Yeah. I still don't know why this chest is here. I forget why I put that stamp up. Oh, and I never did go back to that, to Selvi. I never did go back to her and shield surf with her. Oops. Hey, this chest has a... Or this shrine has a chest next to it. They all do. Does that mean there's something there I can get? It must. And of course there's a shrine back there at the end of the Forgotten Temple. What do I want to do next? There's so many options. Why wouldn't I have gotten this shrine? I don't know. I want to tackle some of the ones I've missed. What is this? Oh, Satori Mountain. That's the one that glows in the dark. Let's come here. And fly to that shrine, I guess. It's gonna be cold. It's probably gonna be cold. But now we got the Master Sword in sight. We know where it is and how to get it. We just don't know how many hearts necessarily I need spot for spot, but we'll figure it out. That music in the Korok Forest is very nice. Oh, it's not cold. That's lovely. Oh, this is the Memory Shrine. There's a whole stable over here I didn't even mark. Silly me. Let's take the bridge. It seems like a bad idea, but it'll be fun. I love this game. This game has thoroughly impressed me. It's so windy. Wonder what's up with this bridge. Is it dangerous? Looks a little iffy. Let's check on the memories. What's left on a memory standpoint? We have this mysterious oasis. I don't even think I've seen palm trees yet. So I'm pretty convinced that's a Gerudo type spot, you know, that I'm unfamiliar with. We've got this bridge I've also not seen. You can see Gerudo in the background. Iffy. We've got presumably Ganon's castle. We've got this waterfall statue that seems very familiar, but I don't think I've seen. This horse. Bugs me. I feel like that's one I should maybe get, and then this godforsaken one. Oh my gosh, I did it again, didn't I? I called it Ganon's Castle again. I'm still in Ocarina of Time mode, where it's called Ganon's Castle. Tabantha Great Bridge. I should just call it The Castle. Everyone keeps correcting me on it, and I know. That's correct. Makes sense. Try nearby. I bet there's Koroks all over this place. Look at my bird. This is, yeah, a very holy bridge. How did it get broken this way? I feel like there should be Koroks hidden on the bridge somewhere. Something. Uh-oh, that's a baseball update. How's it hanging? No, the Rockies are losing. Shocker. And now I gotta get more Korok seeds because I can visit Hestu whenever I want. You know, we're cool now. What about the Guardians? Good question. Not playing today. They got rained out. So they're double-headering tomorrow. But as far as, you know, Zelda Guardians go, they suck. I've yet to kill one successfully. I think I'm pretty close to equipped, though, to be honest. I still don't know about that Forbidden Temple, or Forgotten Temple, where there were like 800 of them. That may be a little out of reach still. But it's nice to know that it exists. Let's go get that shrine before I take on this stable. Tamantha Bridge stable. Great Fairy. Is there another fairy around? I don't want to sit by the fire. I want to talk to this fella about his Great Fairy. Great Fairy. Oh, pardon me. I was lost in thought. You've heard of the Great Fairy, right? The one from all the old stories? Yes, I have. Well, they're not just stories. I believe the Great Fairy is real, and I'm on a journey to find her. There's a tower just beyond the bridge, and you go to the top and look at the ground sometime in the afternoon. The shadow will point to the Great Fairy's fountain. No matter how hard I try, I'll never be able to climb the tower. But you look like you climbed the tower. I've already done it. Here, take the rupees I saved up. Oh, cool, I got that fairy for free. Just don't go running off with it. Well, we'll do that in a smidge. I would love to do all the side quests. Maybe before I fight Calamity Ganon, whenever that is, I'll clean up all the side quests I've got waiting around. And hopefully maybe by that time I'll have finished some of them, so it won't be as many. But who knows, realistically. Shayloya Shrine. Let's get it. I still need to get more hearts. Darn, I wanted to use this one for stamina, but with the Master Sword on the table, I feel like I have to keep investing in hearts. Aim for the moment. Well, this feels fun. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's see how that does. Maybe I can get it to hit the ceiling. Hold on. Let's try it. If that keeps smacking it. Oh. So my momentum is the only thing that counts for it. Not the... Well, that's sad. Can I even get up here? I can't. I can't at all. What else can I use? Okay. Yeah, that's a big heavy ball. I don't... Okay, maybe I'm going about that totally... I should shoot it while it's up high, not down low. Yeah, that would maybe make a little more sense, wouldn't it? That did it. Goodbye, Link. First, to the chest. There we go. Nice. I'll take a little topaz. A little free money. And now to the exit. Oh, man. I can't just fly there. I have to shoot. That'll do. But I did see another platform behind me when I went up, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's just drop that one. Ow! Let's just drop me. That's what I lost my extra heart for? That's unfortunate. That is a real bummer. Falcon bow. Yeah, that seems better than this little Deku bow I have. Oh, but I have so many more bow spots available. Wait, was that timed? That's timed. Aww. That takes so much stamina. My bow is badly damaged. It's about time for it to go. Well, hello? What do I do about that? What? Well, how do... I'm bringing this with me. I don't know what I'll need it for, but maybe it'll prop this door open. Or at least cause some problems. What's up with that? Okay, what about a bomb that I can detonate at will? That's not gonna work. Maybe it will work. Hold on. Oh, bad timing. This is a silly idea. Oh, man. Wait, is it because I'm using a bow with more than one arrow? Am I turning it on and turning it right back off? That can't be it. Could it? It was! I was turning it on and turning it right back off. Here I thought it was some speed challenge they wanted me to solve. Oh, that's wild. That's unreal. I thought it maybe was glitched out or broken. Like, that was gonna really frustrate me. Nope. Nope. Just me using the wrong kind of bow. Wow. Wow. How am I also down to 50 arrows again? I'm using arrows like nobody's business. Was that bow counting as 3 arrows every time? Because that would have been silly. I wasted so many of them. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Well, solve that puzzle. That fellow wants me to go back to the ferry over there. I don't know. I feel like I should do it for him. Now that I can get back and forth pretty easily. Might be worth doing. Good thing I didn't go there. That was the wrong bridge. Here's the tower. And there's the fountain. I see it. Okay. Fairy can also upgrade some of my new clothes. So, well, do I have new clothes since I last talked to a fairy? I don't maybe think I do. But hey, why not? No harm, no foul. Oh, it's chilly up here. There she is. Oh, I gotta descend. Maybe I can also catch some fairies. That would be super useful. Fairy fountain. Fairy fountain. Fairy fountain. Fairy fountain. Darn it. That's all I'm going to think about when I hear this song now. I hate it. Why'd I do that to myself? Okay. Come down. I'm glad I don't need bottles anymore. I mean, what an improvement. Fairy fountain, fairy fountain. I know, it's such a good song. And it'll never be a good song in my head again. Alright, silent princesses. I only saw one more fairy flying around here. If I can catch that, the hunt will be complete. Come lower. Lower. I want you to live with me until I need your life force to restore my own hearts. Getting closer. There we go. Alright, good. For the first time I was successful in harvesting fairies from a fountain, my goodness. I thought I detected the fragrance of a young man nearby. Weird. Take a look. I can enhance your clothing a fair amount. Enhance away. But also, I really wanted you to, you know, do the thing. Oh, wait. Oh. Interesting. I don't have enough to enhance a lot. I have to harvest more red choo-choos. And I don't have a ton of moblin guts either. There are items when twice enhanced and worn as a set can give you a set bonus. No promises. Yeah, more clothes and things. Well. There we go. I think I'm prepared for the worst of the cold. I really think the cold is covered. I don't know what to do about heat. That's gonna be a whole new beast. Enhance my helm. Taking it from 7 to 12, that's significant. Nah, nothing else to enhance. Does he want a picture of the fairy fountain? Because that's what the other fellow wanted. Oh. Well, I could have just gone straight to him. Oh well. Live and learn. Darn it. Let's just zip back across the way. I should just go collect fairies. I should just go hop from fairy fountain to fairy fountain. Farm them away. Now that I know where 2 are, I could do that pretty efficiently. And then they just heal me up 8 hearts every time I die. I'll probably do that before Ganon, to be perfectly honest. Think I can get on top of one of these mushroom things? I've seen them everywhere. Almost certainly I can with Ravioli's Gale and all the other stuff I have. I don't know if I can even climb them. It's a pretty steep angle. Link. Oh, look at him go. What a fella. No, it's slippery. It's rain. Wow. I did that. I'm up here. And it was pointless. What about that one, though? Still pointless. But now I know. They're so cool. I'm on the roof. Who needs an axe? Spicy peppers, though. And an extra bow, wood. I'll clean out everything they own. Sure. Hey, where's that fairy fountain guy? Great fairy. It's you! Did you give the fairy an offering? Well, I already did it, but yes, I did. Looks like asking you was a good call after all. So you met her? I'm jealous. But at least you got to meet her. And technically, I got to make my offering to the Great Fairy. I can't thank you enough for getting something. No, I don't think so. But you're not trying to tell me you want a reward. You got to see the Great Fairy thanks to my tip. And now you're asking for more? No. Ah, Great Fairy, even if it's just in my dreams, won't you appear before me? Complete. Who's this? Bunch of bugs crawling all over the place. And who are you? Sho and Ina. Rain, rain, drippity drip. Should bring Mr. Goat inside too. Wow, they know it's raining. That's really cool. Good. Special dialogue option for the NPCs. That's nifty. Boom, bam. Oh, Beetle's here too. Oh, I don't have time to be drinking right now. Chork, chork. You staying here at our stable? Nice, but check this out. Go south of here and you'll find a flat hill called Washa's Bluff. On that hill, there's a platform-looking thingy. We try to figure out what it does, but we're stumped. My smart man, for inquisitive minds such as ours, solving a mystery is more important than stable work. South, huh? Hey, you're a great customer, and since today is Customer Appreciation Day, well, good luck. I want you to have this. Ancient arrow. Wow. An arrow created using ancient technology. To be stuck with one is to be consigned to oblivion in an instant. It deals devastating damage even against guardians. Wow. I hear it works best if you hit the guardians in the eye. This old guy named Robbie gave it to me. To find him, this is Robbie. This is the Robbie I need to talk to for my stuff. To find him, go way north past Zora's Domain, all the way to the Akala Ancient Tech Lab. Old Robbie makes a bunch of other weird weapons and clothes and stuff. Good to know. I guess he's what you call a mad scientist, which is kind of cool, but also terrifying. Go see him. Anyway, back to business. What have you got? You know, I'm a good customer. Take them all.
Wow!
Give me all you got.
Oh! Yay! Yeah! Wow!
He's selling butterflies. Interesting.
Wow!
Taking them all.
Yay!
There you go. Thank you for buying so much, and thank you for your business.
Oh!
We just unload another topaz. Seems good. Goodbye. Where's my horse? Where'd I leave him? Way up here. Trying to get rid of that stamp. I guess once I go to a stable, I don't need to have the stamp there. Now they said south to something. To a platform? I guess let's do it. Washa's Bluff. Let's follow the road. I guess. Which way? Where's the road? I should probably have a horse too. I guess I'll call him. Do you need something? Giggle?
Oh!
Take my horse. Bring Horseboy to me.
Oh!
There you go.
Oh!
Well, here's the road. Okay. Horses have been a real problem for me. Oh. Drat. Is that the plateau? That's the plateau. Well, that's tall. I'm also looking at this, wondering if that's the right bit of background for one of these. I don't know that it is. I haven't found Horseboy particularly useful in the game so far, which is sad, but I do love him. Is this a person that's gonna hurt me? I'm lost. Do you know which way I should go if I wanted to get to the Gerudo Desert? I know. Oh good, I was fortunate enough to bring a kind soul like you. It's your head. See? I knew it. I knew it. Whoops. I'm gonna hit you with a wooden sword, and then you'll feel like a fool. You're just so fast. There you go. Horse boy. Dead ahead. Alright. Let's go. And then we'll go help the Zora, I guess. Eventually, one of these days. I should also fill up that heart, probably, if it goes away. Oh, it won't fill up that heart? That heart just is half dead forever. Interesting. That's the mountain with the glowy thing, where I will assuredly pass away. Is this the bluff? I'm kind of on the bluff. Well, there's something up there. It's Cass. Cass will tell me how to use whatever platform they couldn't figure out. Can I deal with this in the rain? It's a great question. There's the platform. That's a shrine if ever I saw one. Unfortunate. Think I can get another one out of him? Can't. At least the rain stopped, though. That was lucky. And even in the rain, I guess I did manage to get up one of these from the ground, so... Just stand over the thing so that if I fall, I'm not falling all the way. Cass's journal. I leave here a record of my search for the ancient songs of Hyrule. Cass, the ancient song of Pagos Woods. It seems as though a song has been passed down through the ages in Pagos Woods area of Faron. The song references mythical creatures such as dragons and serpents. Wonder if they still exist. The West Hyrule Plains. On the south side of the West Hyrule Plains, there's a bridge called Jeddo Bridge. Near this bridge, there's circular rocks with holes in their centers. These rocks are mentioned in the ancient song from the area. Interesting. Arabia Plain. Ancient song about beasts. I'll likely stop by the village during my search for the song. That's the one about the deer and the beast with bones. The song of Gerudo Tower. This year's towers have popped all around. Gerudo Tower may be the tower that appeared in the Gerudo region. We'll get there. Kalora Lake. About thunderstorms. Oh, fun. Horon Lagoon. Supposed to be intense. Winds, okay. Kitano Bay. Oddly shaped stone pillar in the open water. It details something that was hidden there before Calamity Ganon to be claimed by a lost hero. Huh. Wash's Bluff. This is this one. That's where we are. Heard whispers of an ancient song about the night of the red moon. Oh, man. Well, when's the blood moon happen? Do I get... Is there a calendar? How do I know how close I am? Excuse me, was that a bit rough on the ears?
Oh.
Ah, you've done well climbing all the way up here. I flew most of the way, but thank you. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse? Tell me about the blood moon. When the moon bleeds and fiends are reborn, the monks will invite you, as they have sworn. But first you must stand on the pedestal bare, with nothing between you and the night air. That's fun. Hmm. How often do blood moons happen? It's a bit worrisome. That's the way I came around the other time. On a hunt for this memory. It was not correct. I wonder if this is the other bridge Cass mentioned in the journal. I think it might be. But there's no way to be sure. How soon until a blood moon? There's not an easy teleport to here, is there? What's on the other plateau? It looks like a lot of nothing. But surely it's not nothing. I don't know. How long does a blood moon even last? Like, what time frame do I have to be up here during? I should, at the very least, put a stamp on it. And let's just, you know, let's just give this a go. Let's just remove my clothes and see what it says. Huh? Yeah? You like that, shrine? When's the blood moon happen? It can't be too far away, right? Although I feel like one just happened not long ago. It's been a while, though. I don't know how long I spent in that forest. It's been at least a couple hours. Should I Google it? I don't want to, but I don't want to stand around waiting forever if it's not going to come, and I don't want to leave if it is about to come. How? Breath of the Wild. Blood Moon Frequency. I don't usually Google things about games. Every 2 hours and 48 minutes of gameplay. Okay. I don't know how long it's been since my last blood moon, but I've been live for 2 hours and 57 minutes, and we haven't had a blood moon today. I think that means it's probably near. I don't think they happen... Like, time in shrines doesn't count. So let's go explore that plateau. And we'll just be close. I think I can get a decent glide from that mountain anyway. Still, though. It's frustrating. Ah, if only. Bow. That's the other thing I need. I don't want to use this bow, though. It's damaged, and it doesn't shoot good arrows anyway. It shoots too many. We got a long way to climb up this. Do, 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 do. I feel like a blood moon might like be about to happen, like whenever the next night happens in the game. So I'm gonna hang out close by. We'll check it out then. Sun's going down. This plateau is a waste of time. There's nothing here. Seems like they didn't even bother to put a memory here. I really hope it's a blood moon night. I don't want to leave this shrine.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Why does he say that? Why do you do that? I need that to stop. It comes out of nowhere. It doesn't make any sense. And he refers to himself in the third person. Like, chill, Ravioli. Everything about that is a misstep. That's a bad decision, devs. Except, I guess it's not bad to know when it's ready, but come up with something. Something else. It's also so loud. Oh, please be Blood Moon Night. The sun setting. The moon rising. I really can't tell. It's not gonna be a blood moon. You already know I'm gonna be chilling and waiting around like this, and it's not gonna happen. Although that's a red-looking sky. What time does this say it is? Well, I should save. It's probably been a minute. 7:30 p.m. Moon time. Doo doo doo. It's making me nervous. Isn't there something else I need to do on a blood moon too? Maybe not. I think I'm thinking of that mountain, and that's when it's got its own special light on. I need to be far away from it, and then I can warp to it or whatever. I'm also looking at this, and this feels suspicious. I'm looking at, like, the snow-covered thing. You know, the mountain with the pine trees. Like, that could be right here. Not this direction so much, but... that could totally be this. But from the other side, because the mountains they're flipped. We'll investigate. I'm leery. Because that is where I hunted before for the wrong thing. Blood moon, blood moon, blood moon, blood moon. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Cross whatever you got that crosses. That it is a blood moon night tonight. Stars are coming out. Is that the moon? That looks pretty red to me. Time to disrobe. Let's do it. I don't think I need to take all my weapons off, but... or was that just the sunset? I don't know. Where's the moon? It looks just like a normal night. Which is unfortunate. Shrine's not doing anything yet either. Does anyone see any moon? Ugh. I'm gonna take all the weapons off again, just in case. That's a normal moon. That's unfortunate. But let's talk about this. I have a feeling we've got a memory in the vicinity. And now we have all night to find it. Jeddo Bridge, that was a hidden shrine. It was talked about, right? Let's teleport up here, because I want to figure out how long it might take me to get back to this bluff in the event of an emergency blood moon. Odds are I'm not going to realize it till it's too late. But we'll see. This is an okay spot to teleport. If I'm on the ball when Blood Moon time happens. I mean, obviously, it's about the only option I have right now. But hey. Let's talk other side of this mountain. Huh. Maybe I should go for that shrine. I don't know. We need mountains on the right, cliffs on the left. Right? We're talking horse. Mountains on the right, cliffs on the left. I see a rock formation I want to go explode. It's probably just a Korok. Especially since I don't have a shrine nearby. Ping. But hey, you know what? Koroks are valuable now that I can visit Hestu. Ah. Phooey. I tried to jump. I got impatient. I can't believe, knock on wood, I'm still holding on to half a heart from my Master Sword escapades. Pretty impressive for my normal caliber. Move good and far away. Oh. Well, that was a bomber. Get it? Like bummer, but bomb. Really? Oh, it's just you. Oh, but diamond and amber, I'll take that. There's some weird, funky single trees out here. Maybe we'll take a look at them. Curse that forest. That forest is so not it. Forest is wrong. The evil forest. I don't know. It needs a special name in my mind because I hate it so much now. I don't know. Maybe we'll call it the Forgotten Forest because I want to forget about it and there wasn't a memory there after all. But it did have a suspicious number of these kinds of trees. Moon's going down. Horse, though. Okay, see how that big boulder's jutting out right above the horse's tail? That is this. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hey, did I find these already? I feel like I might have. Yeah, I did. Wee-hee. Which means I was close. Not that. Yeah, this is it. I mean, we're on the right track. Not that bridge. Been there a couple times. Determining it does nothing. What's that? That's columns. I need columns. Oh, here's someone on a horse. Where'd he go? Oh! Alright. Near here, there lives something called the Lord of the Mountain. I don't know if it's a big fish or a stubborn old man or what. Who knows? The Lord of the Mountain is said to live near here. What's the Lord of the Mountain? Is that the thing that lives up on there that I should not look at before I'm prepared? Because Look, do you see what I see? That's it. Horseboy should be here for this. But Horseboy could not hear my call. Alas. Is there a beetle on this tree? I want one. I need more to give to Beetle. That's the other thing I need to do too. I need to go find that other village. With more tech. There's another horse. Maybe I could tame it. Since I've had such good luck with that so far. It's only fitting, though, when we get to the horse statue. It's not a replacement for Horseboy. It's just a friend for Horseboy. Yeah, it didn't go great. Did not go super great. Is it? Yeah, it's just L. I was hitting the right button, so that's good. Horse. I'm so slow. Go. Ah. I don't think I have enough stamina for that one yet. Maybe. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself as a nice solid excuse. Well, here's my horse. Sandon Park Ruins. Darn, there was a beetle. Look at this park. You know what else? I mean, I must have just missed this. That's the Forgotten Woods down there. I must have just missed it. Let's get another memory. I've cleared off a lot of them. I'm kind of surprised and impressed. Look at that. What a neat spot. This map is full of just hidden gems of places. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel.
See, so I knew there was a memory in the area, kinda. Maybe. I had a hunch.
At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears
That looks a lot like the horse I was trying to catch.
I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
Look at us, we're BFFs.
See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru.
Lanayru. Been there.
It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. The Nehru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17.
Yeah.
For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain.
Okay.
I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power. Yet
Wait.
neither awoke anything inside
There's
me.
other springs. I was at the Spring of Wisdom.
Maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three,
Aw.
be the one.
Oh, well, I've been
To
there.
be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance.
It was incredible. That was the coolest part of the game so far. I think that Spring of Wisdom. I'm still staking my claim. That was the best.
Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go.
You going up
and
there?
make my way up the mountain.
It's cold. I feel like I should head back over there too now that I can be warm. That's the only other spot. I feel like I hurried my way through that part of the map because of the cold. And if I can be more prepared and stay there longer, I might be a little better equipped. Whoops. I meant to, you know, look for iron and Koroks and see what was out and about. Oh. I also need to find that Blue Pea. He was running around in this woods at one point. Look, I'm on a horse. Ah. Okay. Oh, I can get rid of that. That's the pin I used to mark Washa's bluff. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, we got that. Let's go get this shrine down here. Oh, this is back on the Great Plateau. Interesting. This is the cold shrine up on that mountain. Wow, we'll have to deal with that. I'm just trying to find a quick pathway over to it. I haven't been back on or around the Great Plateau much at all since the beginning of the game. I feel a little overpowered for it now. What are you gonna do? Am I still cold? Oh, I am still cold. Gotta warm up quick. What button am I hitting? Okay, I was on the wrong thing. Oh, that was all it took, huh? Just the headband? Okay. Remember this. Wow. Wow, time flies. What's that? I thought maybe for a minute, you know, like what if, but no. Okay, not that, so that's safe. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 memories left. Oh, that's just a wall of the Great Plateau, isn't it? That's not the shrine I'm after. That one is. Think. Yeah. Once again, I take my paraglider off the Great Plateau. I feel like I should make my way over to this part pretty immediately. Well, what's this over here, though? That's just part of the Great Plateau, isn't it? Kind of want to check it all out. Just in case, like, what if there's Koroks here? There aren't. But what if there was? A shame. This is a whole new kind of spot. I still haven't seen palm trees anywhere. Oh, there's another Hinox. The Dig Dog Suspension Bridge. And the Dakaso Shrine. There we go. Get some more shrine work in. And then I guess I gotta turn it in for hearts because I want that Master Sword. I don't even, realistically, how good is the Master Sword? I don't want to break it. If I use it, it could be gone, right? And I don't want that. A minor test of strength. Well, bring that on. I miss minor tests of strength. I'll use my... the Forest Dweller Sword is doing a good job hitting... I'll just use my club. I don't know. I also don't need this warm thing anymore. I'll put my climbing bandana back on. Wooden shield. Why not? It's a minor test. Right off the Great Plateau. I'm really not sweating this one. You have one weapon. That's cute. Oh, yeah. Ouch. There goes my extra heart. That's sad. But you know what? I'll take it. How weak is this spear? I mean, I'm carrying a Korok leaf. Oh, this sucks. Easy enough. Ancient core. Love to see it. There we go. And we're out. That was the easiest test of strength shrine yet. Hey, that's another 4. Oh, do I want another heart? I don't know. I'm torn. I kind of want more stamina. Let's get more stamina, and then we'll come back for the Master Sword in time. Maybe, perhaps. Well, look over there. There's surely plenty to see and do over there. I see at least one Korok puzzle. I gotta make sure when I splash down I don't start to swim up underneath my ice blocks, because that has been a major annoyance. They keep breaking. What else is down here? Plenty, I'm sure. Oh, I could go get that major test of strength out by Hatno Village. Still never done that one. Did I kill a bass with that too, or did it come with the Octork? Hard to say. Oh, man. Not now, Choo Choo. Maybe I can do this. Oh, that actually was not a bad strat. If it will just slide across. Yeah, look at that. Well, you know, if it ain't broke. Yeah, haha, thanks, bud. That's a big waterfall. What are the odds that something is behind it? I'm not climbing up it again. What are the odds that I can even get behind it? Slim. Alright, is there other stuff over here that needs to be investigated? This is an area I'm not likely to get back to with frequency. I guess I'm just gonna climb this and see what's up here. I'm waiting for a blood moon. We gotta be so close, right? Man. No. It's just so hard to tell. Megan, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great weekend. Good old Saturday. And I hope you're breathing better. Hope that's all cleared up a little bit. I'm just chilling, exploring, getting lost, making mistakes. Typical Saturday afternoon. I can't climb this. There's no footholds. I can't get a hold on anything. If I can maybe get up this side, maybe I'll be in okay shape, but there's no way. Oh, I had a foothold for a minute. I got a ditch. Got a bail. Goodness, air quality's been worse, but you were outside a lot less. That's good. Steroid inhalers putting in work. Yeah. This sucks. Oh, crap. Man. Sad. And it put me here, of all places? What do you know? I don't want to go to that side yet. I want to go to... What's the Eastern Abbey? This is just ruins, right? This is the first shrine I took on. Maybe I can fight one of those guardians now. Let me give it a shot. Maybe I'll kill my first sedentary guardian on the Great Plateau. Haha. You know, you gotta start somewhere, right? Right? Surely. Oh. It's been a long stream. I probably am gonna wrap up decently soon. Blood moon or not, but... Let's say if the next night isn't a blood moon. What time is it? 4:55 p.m. Okay. $500. Easy. Oops. Wow. That's not really doing much. Huh. It's like they knew I'd try and do that. Run. Link, holy butts. Well, I survived. That's a new one. That was a big hit, though. Pretty big direct hit. Good thing I didn't waste a fairy on that. Did we recover all the way? Oh, let's just eat a meat skewer. That's good. They're still very annoying to deal with, I guess. Ah, why are they so tough? Looks like the strat is shoot him in the eye and then whack him. And then run and hope you have cover. I did it. I did it. Look at that. I've defeated my first guardian. That's pretty neat. Little iffy there. I don't know. Of course, that was not with a full-powered weapon. I can't believe they put this on the Great Plateau. But I guess it's to make you think about dealing with stronger enemies and finding ways around them. Kakariko Village. Should we go back and head up towards Deadly Swamp? And here's a shrine I didn't do. And a shrine there I didn't do? Okay, well, surely we can swing that. I don't know. I'm just killing time. Knocking out some shrines I've seen and undone. Which isn't many. But I do want to help the poor Zora people. Oh, this is the flower shrine. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is that the one I'm headed towards? Yes, it is. The fast-moving river. Well. Is this a Korok stump? No, just a normal stump. Oh, I can touch here. Well, that was silly. This is cool. Did I explore this? I feel like we're gonna run into some baddies here. Nothing. If you're 13. Poke. Hey, 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 Felix! Thanks for leveling up. Welcome. Happy Friday. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful old time doing all the things. And stuff. All the things and stuff. Welcome to level 71. That's fun. I remember my days back at level 71. Early streaming while I'm busy at Sabotage. Well, it was unplanned. Ouch. Oops. Wait, is it Blood Moon Night? Screw that shrine. It's maybe Blood Moon Night. Let me make sure I travel to the right spot, because I don't have time to mess it up. If it's raining, what if I can't climb this? I'm stressed out now. I'm stressed out. I need it to be Blood Moon Night. Got back from hiking? That's so fun. This is what I'm seeing. I'm hiking right now, but virtually. And it's easier. It's Blood Moon Night. And now I'm cold. And I'm facing the wrong way. Oh, screw this. Oh, the stress. I've got time. I've got time. I don't want that. I want this. I've got time. I've got time. Speed. I am speed. 1 winner, 42 losers. Look, I see it is lit up. I'm so stressed. What if I don't make it? It's so very far away. There was no teleport up here. I really wish there was. Okay, we might be okay on a gliding front. Then we just have to get naked and stand on it. Not used to exercise, so you're sleepy. That's fair. Very fair. Hiking takes a lot out of you. We're gonna make it. Let's get undressed in the air. I'm so excited. Secret shrine. I waited so long for this blood moon. That was a tough one. Oh, look, and now the shrine is up. I thought the shrine was going to emerge from the platform I was standing on. So the fact that it didn't is good, because that means it's probably up for good, and I don't have to use it only on blood moons. Shrine quest complete. Let me get my clothes back on. Where's the button? There we go. I had to get Naki in the air because to get this shrine to pop up, I had to be here on a blood moon night and stand on that platform naked. Those were the only two conditions that would make the shrine pop up. And since I was worried about time, I was like, I'll just get Naki in the air, save myself the trip down, you know, trying to fumble with it while I'm already on the platform. So that helped, and it worked. And so I solved the puzzle. A modest test of strength. I've not done a modest one yet. That is right in the middle. Shield's fine. Who cares about that? Weapons. I'll use a modest weapon. I'm a lot healthier now than I was on these other tests of strength. As far as, like, I have a lot more hearts and a lot more good food to back me up. Let me save a little savey. Modest tests of strength. We've done minor and we've done major. We skipped right over the modests. How bad are you? Have I done a modest? I feel like maybe actually I have. I don't remember, but I've seen them with two weapons. Whoa. It was nice to know how much health the other one had, I will say. Which I could do with this one if I wanted to, but... Ouch. Do my clothes break in this game? Like if I'm wearing this really good armor that I've upgraded twice, I feel like they won't, right? Darn, there goes my weapon. I was using the easy weapon to take it easy on him. How is this already badly damaged? Ouch, ouch. I must use this for something else. Hum-de-dum. I want to know who built all these robots. And here come the blasts. Not today. Hey, another Guardian Shield. Guardian Sword Plus. And all of his parts. Pieces and parts. Beautiful. Lovely. And I didn't really take that much damage. I think I am now appropriately, I could call myself moderately strong. Calling myself majorly strong after some of those major tests of strength didn't feel right. But I think I have earned moderately strong. I think that was my last shrine for the night. We did the Blood Moon thing. I really wanted to wait out the Blood Moon. So, now that that's done, I think that's a good stopping point. It's been a full-length stream, which I did not necessarily intend to happen, but hey. Oh, wait, I can throw boomerangs. You know what? I guess that should have been, like, recognized, but since they count as melee weapons, I've never really done it. Well, you live and learn. Let's... What luck. What good luck. Is Cass still here? Sounds like Cass is gone. It's a shame, because if he was still here, I would, I want to see if there's any extra dialogue now that I've done the shrine. He's like, wow, you really stood on that platform naked. You solved it. Congrats. Just scaling a mushroom. Don't mind me. Also, the blood moon didn't go off. Okay, well. So I guess the blood moon I have from blood moon rising until midnight to do blood moon things. And then after that, I don't know. Anyway. Ah, perfect. A perfect thing has just happened. So, that's where we're going to end stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being great. I'm going to go back to the chatting screen, and we're going to call it a thing. Lovely. Now you'll get to hear me turn off my Switch, and that'll be nice. Yeah, Saturday stream. Little rare. Not something I usually do, but you know what? The day worked out so that I had the time. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. So. Oop, close that software. Sleep mode that switch. And I already know. We're going to raid, well, pardon my badoops. We're going to raid somewhere new today. New to us, anyway. At least that is the plan. I've got a raid message. For those of you who are here, we can throw it in the chat to which we are going. And then I'm going to have to run and grab dinner. I'm thinking it's a Chipotle night. I said it. I'm agreeing with myself. Oh, there's a couple places we could go, but I want to do this. Is the first time I've done this. Let's go do it. Joey is live right now. Greediest Pog playing Fortnite. Just went live 16 minutes ago, but for some reason Twitch got the notification right now. And that's what we're going to go do. We're going to go say hi to Joey. Greediest Pog. You may recognize his username. You may recognize his face. You may recognize Joey. But that's where we're going. So, yes, Chipotle is a solid choice. We're going to do that. Thanks for hanging out. This was a really fun stream. I got a lot more done today than I thought I would. Got to find the Korok Forest and get the Master Sword and do a butt ton of shrines and this and that. That was nice. Real nice. I'm feeling like I just streamed for 3 hours and 51 minutes and 32 seconds. So, yes, we're going to raid. Let's roll the credits. It's going to be a good old time. I'll see you soon. Yay! Chatters, lurkers, friends, all of you, I appreciate the heck out of you. Thanks so much for hanging out for a long bit, for a little bit, anything you did, it means the world. Mods, you're the best. Megan, Felix, Mixtaper, I appreciate you. Tiny, thank you so much for the bits, and also, for some reason, credits are incomplete. Impulse, thank you so much for the 2 gift subs to Jenny and Nomi. The Dynamic Duo, also live right now, by the way, if you're interested or curious, highly recommend. Here. Ooh. Go check them out too. But for now, we're gonna go see Greediest Pog, Joey, and hang out there for a little bit. I'm going to have to raid and run because I gotta eat. But you have a great weekend, all of ya. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.